Guys, it's your girl Hannah Owen. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Pearlies by Hannah Owen. I'm so glad you guys clicked on this video today. I create all things art, lifestyle, and beauty on this channel. I have not painted in many moons, and it's my birthday today, and I want to do something for myself, so I'm painting. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I hope you enjoy the video. It's going to be a time-lapse and voiceover type video, or maybe just even music. I'm not sure yet. When I go to edit this, y'all will find out. But yeah. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be painting. This painting today. I just want to get back on camera real quick to unbox some new paintbrushes that I got for Christmas. Hey, second. I'm back. I've been wanting small detail brushes. I didn't know she was gonna serve this hard because she got me a filbert type brush. There's a fan brush, and they look very sturdy. So, okay, Michaels, you did your thing real quick. Oh Lord, oh Lordy. Go in order for y'all real quick. I'm gonna put the camera on me. For a while, I did not know what to paint because I just had really bad art block. I didn't know where to go from here, from where I was at in the painting. It's like, what do I want this painting to mean? Does it encompass the style that I've been trying to create? And so those are all things that I have to think about. This is about expectations as a child, as someone who doesn't know enough about the world to come to a better understanding. It's about realizing that sometimes it is the closest people to you that hurt you, and it's nothing against them. It's just that that's really just how the world works. Like, the reason why we care so much is because we love them or we know them. And I didn't want to paint this knowing I wasn't painting it with the intentions of letting these emotions out and trying to move on. And so that's why I waited a while to come back to this painting, because there's a lot of feelings that I wasn't ready to face. I wasn't ready to face the feelings that I get when I paint this painting. And I think that's okay. I think that's the whole point of my paintings, is I'm trying to heal through them. I'm trying to remember who I am, and that I don't always have to harp on these feelings. I don't always have to feel these big feelings. I can let them go for a little bit and come back to them. And when I come back to them, I come back to them with more understanding, more experience to reflect, digest, and create like tangible and actionable ways that I can heal and move on from this. So that's a big part of the reason why I haven't painted in a while, because my paintings mean so much to me, and the feelings that I'm trying to release, to me, it absolutely requires intentionality. And if I'm not bringing that to the table when I paint, I'm doing disservice to the power and abilities painting and art have on my life. The way they are able to make me heal or help me heal and help me move through my emotions. So, whew, like even now I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm painting this because it holds so many emotions for me. Thing that I cannot stand about painting trees and wanting it to be detailed is the time and the layering that has to go on to make it look like it has depth. It's a very tedious task, and unless you're up for the task at forest, or you're starting to get into things that require more attention, more detail, it's best to start with something small. And that goes with everything, really. Life, things that you have to do, things that you have to get done, and they And the idea that those things are going to take time. There's going to be multiple steps. It's not just one step and then you're there. It's not just one task and then you get to where you want to be. You have to have patience. You have to go layer by layer, step by step, to really get the full picture, to really see what you want, to get what you want. And that's what I'm really trying to learn. Like, what are my limits? What am I actually capable of? How many steps do I have to break this down into for it to be digestible and sustainable for me? I thought I had a good grasp on what that was. I thought I had a good grasp on my capacities, but I don't. I really don't. And I'm trying to learn what that looks like for me now. I really don't know. Sometimes I just want to be able to create when I want to create, you know, and kind of leave it at that. And I have a partner who supports me, and they see my weaknesses and strengths, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing when the people around you know your weaknesses and strengths. I think people hear that and they think there's something wrong with them, or I want to create when I want to create. I don't want any pressure to create. I don't want to feel controlled by an algorithm, by an app. I don't want to feel controlled by an algorithm, by an app, by a person, and nothing. I don't want anything dictating when I create. I create for me, and I create when I want to create. That's what I really need in my life, honestly, right now. It's like freedom and creativity. The freedom to create when I want to create. I just lately haven't even been wanting to post. I haven't been wanting to paint because I haven't been wanting to post. And that's just not okay. Painting is supposed to be my solstice. Painting is supposed to be somewhere I can go to feel safe. It shouldn't be the bane of my existence. It shouldn't be my stress. When I was painting when I was a kid, I wasn't worried about all these things I'm worried about now. The very adult-like things are bills, or it's money, and I have a partner that's supporting me in my endeavors. However, I've just never been a person to want to settle. I've never been a person who's wanted to just feel personally financially insecure. I've never rejected love and support. I just rather, but I do reject the idea of not having my own money. It never aligned with me. But because of those financial stresses, what happened was I started to see my art as a job rather than a passion, rather than a joy. And there are parts of being an artist and a small business owner that are a job. Because, I mean, I consider anything I don't want to do a job, really. However, even those things, I shouldn't be considering them such, they shouldn't hold such negative weight. These things shouldn't be the bane of my existence. I owe more to my art than to start thinking it negatively because of an algorithm of longevity. And my constant burnout, my constant need to make perfect content, or the idea that I have to make content, or that's the idea that content is even stressful. It's the antithesis of what I want to do. It doesn't align with the art that I want to share and express with people. I want my art to feel like freedom. I want my art to feel like being somewhere else and escaping. And that's not how I've been living. I've been living so small, and I'm tired of feeling small. This way of thinking no longer aligns with who I want to be. I'm tired of feeling like my art is a job. I'm an artist, not a videographer. I'm an artist, I'm not a social media specialist. Although I've researched it enough that I can consider myself a specialist. However, that's besides the point. I'm not those things. I'm none of those things. I'm just an artist. And I need to start treating myself that way. Last year I did not create enough, and that is something I refuse to do to myself this year. I refuse to not create. I refuse to let my paintings sit on the wall for another day without doing something about it, without painting, I mean. I deserve to do art. That's what I need to start thinking of. Like, I deserve to paint. I deserve to do art. Art is important to me. Like, all these things I need to remember and really internalize. And this painting already means so much to me, and I always get to a point where I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember now. I remember it is possible to finish a painting. I remember, oh yeah, I do love to paint. It is very therapeutic for you. And instead of letting so much time pass and forgetting how helpful art is, I need to just do art even when I don't feel like it. And also making time for myself. Making time for myself is like super important. In the sense that like I get so overwhelmed with having a schedule that I don't have a schedule. I'm not even going to claim that makes sense. But seriously how I've been feeling. I've been feeling like, what am I doing? Anyways. Sometimes the path of least resistance isn't what we are expecting it to be. Sometimes it's finding yourself again. Sometimes it's focusing on what you love, but it's scary just because you don't necessarily want to take the easy route, but you also don't want to take a route that's not in alignment with you, that doesn't resonate with you. There's a lot of things in my life that I thought I was doing because I thought it was me doing what I love. I thought it was me following my dreams, to pursue my dreams. But why was I so sad then? Why was I so angry at myself? Why am I so hard on myself that I'm I focus on so much of where I am not, that I can't even be happy with where I am? Why can't I be happy with who I'm becoming, who I want to be, and also love and be happy with where I am right now? I think I was allowing a lot of my focus. To be on what I want to be, and I'm not there. I'm not there yet. So I obviously must not be doing enough if I'm not where I want to be yet. But I wasn't asking myself the question, are you closer to where you want to be? Are you closer? Are you one step closer to realizing your fullest potential? I wasn't framing it that way. I wasn't looking at it this way. I was looking at it like, how the saying goes, if you look at the elephant this far up, you can't really tell if it's an elephant. You have to step back, see the whole picture, see the whole elephant. And I was just focused on this one thing, and that one thing was, I'm not where I'm at. I'm not where I want to be, so I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm not where I want to be, so I'm not where I'm supposed to be. And I'm not where I want to be, so I must not be doing enough. And that caused me to not want to do anything. It caused me not to want to create at all. And the worst enemy you can ever meet is yourself. And I was like, it's me. I am the problem. I am the bad guy. I am the self-sabotager. I'm doing it right now. So I definitely have to reflect on a lot and think about what I'm doing. I need to think about, why am I allowing the things that don't serve me to persist? And why don't I meet these things with love more? Why do I meet a lot of the things about myself with hate and negativity? I can be a positive critic in my own life. I don't have to have this negative head voice all the time. It can be something, it can be a loving tone, it can be an accepting tone, it can be a nurturing tone. And I think that's what I'm needing, and that's what I need to focus on. I need to focus on loving me. I need to focus on being honest and gentle with myself, and realize that the way I think and my process is beautiful. And just because my journey is looking different than other people, just because my journey is not even looking like how I wanted it to look, doesn't mean I am not on the right journey. So yeah, I feel like that's also what my painting is about. My childhood sorrows. Up until recently, I would say I was a child. Even though I'm an adult, I think up until recently, I've now feel like I am a woman, or I'm a grown woman. And I'm sure maybe I'll feel differently about it. I'm not saying I know everything. However, I feel like I think I'm finally ready to let go of what I thought my journey is supposed to look like. I'm trying to let go of being perceived or being something that I'm not. So, I have been doing the trees for quite a while now. I've been doing the trees for quite a while now, and I need to take a break from it. So I'm gonna be moving on to this valley area, and this is the part that's kind of tricky for me because perspective-wise, I'm still learning about. It's in my head, but I can't. My hand won't do it. Yeah, so, alrighty. I'm going to be getting back to painting. Hopefully it focuses back in here. But I'm going to get back to painting the valley and stuff like that. I want to go back to a time lapse and a little cute video type thing. This is the part that I said was kind of tricky with the perspective because I'm not sure how to get the view of light coming this direction, casting onto the valley side and the trees, and inversely the shadows that would be casted here because there's not quite direct sunlight hitting these. So that's my dilemma. But trial and error. I've been, using the light hand with the paint and stuff like that. That way, like, if I don't like it, wipe it off. If it looks good, well, then it gets to stay. So that's what I'm gonna be doing next. I'm gonna be playing around with the shadows and stuff like that. I want it to come together and come out, and obviously I'll talk a little bit more about the meaning and the story behind this painting in another video, maybe after it's done. But here and there, I talk about it. I just don't want to have to sit through like a whole video today and explain what the painting means or what. Not everything has meaning, but the painting has meaning. So yeah. I'm gonna be working on the valley a little bit more off camera, and I'll probably put that in a part 2, and I'll just keep working on painting and stuff like that. But I'm gonna call it a day for now. So glad that you guys stayed till the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on another one. Okay, bye.